Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading for you guys, Capricorn, and I hope you guys are all well. And in this reading, we have trust in the magic, the white raven spirit. I didn't know they had white ravens, right? It's kind of a little scruffy bird here. He's not really little either. I didn't know that, right? But hey, why not, right? And so they call him the white raven spirit. He's more of a tan colored, but kind of an off-white tan, I guess. But uh, mm-hmm. So trust in the magic. There is magic, I believe, coming your way. Yeah, I feel like there is, because we have doing something risky. And so trust in the magic. I feel like somebody's taking a chance on you, whatever that is. Right? It just maybe they're kind of dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not really sure about that yet, but we do have a square. We have this competition, tension, and disharmony somewhere. Somebody might be like letting something go in this reading, or somebody, and like it's a chance, because Capricorn, I don't know the situation, but maybe they don't know if you want to be with them, or maybe they don't know you that well and they just want to take a chance with you. It could be that. But squares are usually about when we are kind of forced into taking some action, because we feel triggered and it's uncomfortable, and we feel like that may be the only way, is to take action to kind of, I don't know, undo the square. Not, I don't know, but to kind of release that tension, because it does create tension. Yeah, there could be competition here with somebody. There could. But we're not sure on that yet. And then we have the mutable moon, and so these two cards here, the answers are coming. The full moon in Gemini. Yeah, Gemini is we can call it the smart sign. We could. Because they are about the intellect. Yeah, all about the mind, right? Curiosity and and so Gemini is, about intellectual pursuits. Can be, it is the intelligence. It definitely is. So, but here we have it next to this kind of tension and square, which is interesting. Somebody made some type of a decision, which is very Gemini, right? Kind of King of Swords energy. But somebody made some type of a decision here because they felt triggered. They didn't feel happy, or they felt like they had to, kind of. Yeah. And so, and then we have psychic, intuitive, and dreamy, the energy of Pisces. So when we see this energy, it means that somebody is using their psychic ability and their intuition here to basically make this decision, right? Or to trust in the magic to come, with you, or come forward, Capricorn. Yeah. And before we begin, Capricorn, or continue, right? If you like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. They're lots of fun. We do them on the phone. And when we are done with the clairvoyant part, we get to the tarot spread. And so then you get two different types of insight. You do. Two unique. Yeah. And if you don't know somebody or trust somebody, or just anything like that, sure, get a psychic reading on them. Yeah, definitely recommended, right? Trust them. You don't know them, trust them. Things like that. Now, we also have here, excuse me, you guys, is the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. This looks like somebody like kind of left something over here and they were triggered to do it. Embrace the in-between is... they're always using the flamingo to do that. Like when I see this deck, not this deck, but the flamingo. I find that to be interesting, right? So anyway, this is an 8. This is about change. It's a 26, right? So we see change. We see progress. That's what this is about. Not just change, right? It's about progress. Embrace the in-between. Somebody's taking a chance, because we have the tiger, right? Doing something risky, taking a chance. They're taking a chance, Capricorn, because they think you're like a soulmate or something. Yeah, because we have this Pisces psychic and dreamy energy, and trust in the magic. This person is trusting that you're the one. That's how it looks here, right? The 6th house is is here, and this is Virgo energy, right? The sixth house of work, service, and health. It can be also about, I mean, that's what they have here, but it is about those, but it's also about your daily routine and like how your life runs on a daily basis, right? Somebody feels like their life's going to be much better with you. Pretty sure here. Yeah, pretty sure that's what this is talking about. And this we have July here, so you could be saying, eek, right? Or, that's July's a little bit, far away, so we're almost in April, and May, June, July, was that 3 months away? April, May, June. Yeah, it definitely is. It's about 3.5 months. Not that far away. So let's see what we have, Capricorn. And yeah. Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Tower, Four of Wands. The Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. So we have two tens here. So we have completions. Yeah, there's some type of ending here. Somebody's been triggered, somebody was triggered in this reading to end something. Like they felt like restricted and like I'm not enjoying myself, and I feel like I have to end something or I have to complete something, because we have these two here and the Tower is here as well, and the Tower is, it is where things fall apart. Sometimes things come crashing down because they didn't have the endurance or the strength, right, to kind of uphold, keep it up, basically. So the Tower, Capricorn, sits in the past. This, for somebody, was, like a wake-up call. But a really, harsh one. One that kind of hit them and, boom, in the head, and wake up, because your life's going to change. The Tower's about change. And it's about change either internally, and you are now different, or physical change as well, where, you might move house, or you might end a relationship, right? But it is a form of awakening, because these people, were in here and they're being tossed out. This is like Uranus energy too, not just Scorpio. So, this is an awakening here of sorts. It's a major shakeup. Could be a breakup, but it's a major shakeup. It's something that comes down because it's not strong enough anymore. It doesn't have the passion to keep it together. It doesn't have there's no more compatibility. It can be like that, but something here, it's been built on a weak foundation, and it lasted for a while, but it just can't last. And that's what happened over here in the past. Yeah, when the Tower comes down in your life, when the Tower falls, it's because it needs to. Something needs to end. And maybe it's the way your perspective, the way you think about things. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's career, but definitely there's a huge change with the Tower. There definitely is. So let's see what else we have. Six of Swords. Judgment. Okay, so I was talking about an awakening already. Where is... I have to cover these naked people. So we have Judgment underneath the Tower. So this is an awakening, right? It's a wake-up call for somebody. It's a spiritual awakening here. And that's why we have psychic, intuitive, and dreamy with Pisces. Yes, they are. Right? Yeah. For sure, but they have to know it. Yeah, I know a couple of Pisceans that are walking around. They don't know how gifted they are. They don't know. I'm like, God, it's annoying, right? Yeah. And more than one. Yeah, I do. So, sorry, you guys. So now we have Judgment as well. It's also a decision. because of Gemini. The answers you need are coming. This is about a decision. It's about analyzing, right? But this is a decision, judgment. It's a judgment call. It's an awakening. And it's a rebirth in this reading for some. Yeah. Yeah, interesting in this reading here, there's change because we have the Six of Swords. And the Tower is major change. And so is this. So is Judgment. Judgment is a major change. It can be a spiritual awakening. It's a major change. So we also have completions, the two tens here. So we start with the Seven of Cups, Capricorn, and this is making a choice because of Judgment over here as a decision. The sevens are about contemplation and reflection, but they are challenging. So that's why he's being challenged with all these different choices. What am I going to choose? But somebody knows what they want here. They had a choice. They had to make a choice. And they definitely had to make a choice. And we have the square here, and they felt pushed to do it. They felt, that's what they call this, right? This is an aspect, an astrological aspect that is a 90-degree configuration on a natal chart or on a transit or, kind of a worldwide transit. I can't think of the name right now, right? But an event. Excuse me, guys. So here we have this square and somebody is triggered and basically pushed because they feel so uncomfortable. It's like when something happens in your life that you didn't really expect it to happen. You weren't thinking that was going to happen. You were just living your life, and then one day you feel like I'm being forced to change. It could be anything. You could be forced to move. You could be forced to leave a job. You could be forced to, I can't be friends with that person anymore. It's too uncomfortable. But you're being forced in a way. You're being pushed because it is so uncomfortable and tense. Yes, creating disharmony in your life. So here we have the Seven of Cups, and he had to make a really hard choice, and he was forced into doing this. So he had options, basically. And we'll get a card on the Seven of Cups. It's showing up with the Knight of Wands reversed. Interesting. So this may be a fire sign. I feel like it could also be that, and maybe somebody was a player here, but I feel like it's more like, not in this reading, it doesn't really look like that, but it does look like somebody here was a little afraid when they made this decision because they were forced to do it. As I said, they were forced to make a decision and a choice because they weren't happy or something like that where they were. Because the square and the tower both. The square says, it's time for change. You're not happy. You're being forced. The Ten of Cups is why it's all happening. Let's see what we have in the root, and we have the Two of Wands here. So there's movement in this reading because we have the 4, the 3, the 2, the 3, and the 4 of Wands. And the Wands are about movement or inspiration or passion. It's also about spiritual beliefs, can be. 9th house. This is, the Wands are kind of 9th house energy. Or any fire sign, but this is based on the second house. So somebody made a choice here for their happily ever after, 2 of Wands, to move forward and to change their life because he's holding up the globe. And here's the Tower to show it. So somebody has their happily ever after that they have chosen after all. It looks like they didn't choose this in the beginning. And the Lovers is here now with the Tower. So we have to cover the Lovers. OMG, right? And they're naked there. And so this shows up in the past. Somebody here had a major shakeup, an awakening. It's right over judgment about who their soulmate was. And the Four of Wands is the mindset. This is, I want stability, I want security, I want to get married, or I want a celebration. And that's what the mindset is here. This is security. We have two fours together. I want stability. Somebody's choosing somebody that they're really head over heels about, but they're choosing it like for stability. Like they're not choosing it based on passion alone. No, so I want to stay a while for sure. The fours are about stability. The fourth house of Cancer is family. The fourth house of family and home. And so that's what the fourth house is. And if it's not necessarily about family, it's what makes you feel safe. And which is usually family when we grow up, right? Yeah. So the fourth house here, we have two fours here. This is about stability here. It's about stability and what makes somebody feel safe here or nurtured. Excuse me, at home with somebody. And we have the Pentacles here to show how much they value you here, Capricorn. Beg your pardon on my throat today, right? The Hermit showing up, and this is spiritual growth. And in here, this Ten of Pentacles is here in the concerning message with the Six of Wands. So, in my opinion, the sixes are based on, based on kind of the sixth house, which I find to be interesting, which is the house of Virgo. But Virgo is about basically recognizing what is working and what's not, because they are about their everyday life, their routine, their daily life, and how it functions. So for me, the Six of Wands here with the Ten of Pentacles, this is a concerning message. This is like somebody has recognized who their family is, Ten of Pentacles, and recognized that they want to close out, that there needs to be a completion here with these two tens. And the Tower is the completion. And it's the Six of Swords. I'm leaving. This person, Capricorn, recognizes you definitely as a soulmate. We have the Lovers over there to show it. But not just that. This Six of Wands is like, I recognize it, like I want to win with Capricorn. I recognize that Capricorn is like the winning wreath here, the winning prize. And in the environment is the Six of Swords, another six. I recognize I need to leave and move on here, and have something that also works better, kind of something that is good for my mind, basically, right? And so Six of Swords, he realizes here that he doesn't want the Five of Swords for sure. Like he doesn't want hassles or worries. I want to go where it's calmer, the Six of Swords. And here's Temperance with it. This is spiritual growth here. Here is the Hermit here. There's more spiritual growth. And somebody has mastered themselves. And this is how they're able to move toward what is really important to them, or who they have recognized as their main vein here. And that's you, Capricorn. And the hopes and desires, Capricorn, are judgment. Maybe you are hoping definitely for this, maybe the rebirth. You definitely could be. And we have the Three of Wands in the potential outcome. And we'll get a card on that. It shows up with the Devil. So this is somebody who kind of is afraid they're not going to have their future. They're not going to have that, right? This is definitely afraid, like in this reading. I feel like it is here. And I feel like that's why this decision, this choice was made. It was made with, definitely hope and things like that. But it was made kind of with a little bit of fear and confusion. Like, well, I don't. And that's what a square will do. It will force you to make a decision. It will force you to take action. And so we see this here in the outcome. Somebody here, they've already chosen and they are looking at their future over here. But with the Devil here, they're like, oh, shoot, I'm not sure if it's going to happen. But this looks like it's really coming together. Yeah. And embrace the in-between is the person here who has like completed a cycle here, who has moved from these choppy shores and experienced the tower, right? And they have left something in this reading. And here it is. They're taking a risk because this person may not be entirely sure that maybe that you're going to want them, Capricorn. That part's not, entirely sure. But this person has you chosen. They have you honored. And here they are doing their best to trust in the magic. And maybe you're doing this as well, right? The white raven magic. This is like trusting in the divine for sure. And we see the soulmate, the Lovers card here. And so the divine is here. And this is trusting in the magic. We're going to end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And please give me, hit the little red bell, you guys. So I don't even know if it's red. Hit the little bell so you can be notified of any readings. I'm going to be doing a live Tuesday night if you guys want to join me at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Thanks so much.